far strong. 36 checked in for racing action here tonight. Don't forget on Friday and Saturday, headed to Placerville Speedway for the Hangtown 100 up in the Sierra Nevadas. Cool little town, great place to visit. Come out and hang out with us and check out some great racing action. But with that, we're sliding into a 4-wide salute, so get ready to clap, yell, stomp your feet, and make some noise for these wicked machines of mayhem, these 4 cylinders of fury, because the Knott's Energy Drink National Midget Series is on parade. Side by side in California for the Knott's Energy Drink National Midgets here at 4. Looking for the big win here to kick off this Western swing in California for the Knott's Energy Drink National Midget Series. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time to drop the hammer. Drop it need for Emerson Axum down on the inside. It's going to 2-foot that thing onto the back straightaway with Justin Grant winging off the cushion down the back, shooting into turn number 3. Going to keep him company here as they roll across for lap number 1. Axum's going to lead the charge. Back behind, side by side, and wheel to wheel all the way around the racetrack. 2 lanes open up for business around Bakersfield Speedway. Ain't no doubt about it. We'll watch him hustle down into the corner. Axum's got a good line down low. That moisture working well for the limp chassis. The 68 car leading that charge down into turn number 1 and 2. But Justin Grant not wandering far in the RMS Racing number 2 car. A little slip of grip back in the midfield though. Just watching to see what happened right there. Jacob Denny, Terrell Reimer lost some speed coming out turn number 2. She spun the tires on it, opts to go to the inside this time around. Meanwhile, Justin Grant on the attack. Look down, Axum slips up off the bottom. Came up and shut the lane down. Justin Grant caught him by surprise. You can see the look on his face as Buddy Kofoid's going to wing one out across. There's your first slide job of the night. Grant easily turns it back down to the inside for the number 2 car and charges into the corner. Kofoid's going to work the bottom onto the front straightaway. Axum leads him across for lap number next 4, scoring into bugs. Grant back by car length and a half. There's top 3 and got down away from 4th on the field. That's Cannon McIntosh duking it out with Dason Persley as Kofoid pulls a little probe down on the inside. A test slider, if you will, for the 67K car. As Grant goes after your top spot. Races his way through. That was a drive job. Out across, a little slip of the grip. He'll look back down on the inside. Here's your slider. Slings it out through 4 and a fluff for him. High side of the racetrack, and unfortunately, for him, for Justin Grant, Emerson Axum slips through, and Buddy Kofoid as well. As Grant's got to get back to the whip again for the number 2 car. Kofoid slips up right on the snoot, and the number 2 car clipped these whiskers for him, and now Grant's got to get back to the throttle again with now Cannon McIntosh closing. So McIntosh looks down the inside. Little Nation coming down the pipe, and the 86 car down low as he works the wheel. Hustles it into the corner. He's got company coming back down him as well. That's your current national points leader, looking to pick up another national championship for Logan Seavey. His 57 car is going to hammer off the rim down to turn 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Close quarters racing, top 5, and a gap back to Dason Persley holding down 6th on the field. Justin Grant starting to set something up. Kofoid goes to the inside. He'll try it for the race lead. Not able to make anything happen. He's got good speed though. Grant's not able to get back around the outside. He'll throw a slider down into the corner. A slow one, and Kofoid's able to clear back around. That was a touch of the tires. Down at the apex of that corner, and again they're close. Nose to tail. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. McIntosh watching though go down for the number 86 car. Back 4th on the field. Lap traffic lies ahead. Shannon McQueen will be the first one to fall victim to Emerson Axum up front if he can catch her. She is lickety-split. Grant with a slider on Kofoid. Kofoid back down to the inside. That battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and soon to be 5th. Tremendous out of turn number 4. Seavey's finding speed now. He's coming to life. Good hustle down into the corner. Into McIntosh. Slips up off the bottom. CV says, see you, bye. He picks off a spot. Moves that 57 car up one more position. It's heavy lap traffic now for Emerson Axum. Little dodge through the eye. The needle picks off the Queen and Ede both. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Down to back straightaway. Keep an eye on him. Look out. He ran out of real estate. Onto the binders hard. Ede on the high side. It's going to get brushed by the wayside. Grant slips through to the inside of Kofoid. Meanwhile, Seavey slipped through there like a ninja. Moves himself into second on the field. Kofoid and Grant are still duking down, wondering how the blue car got out ahead of him. Seavey now puts foot to the 10 out of turn number 4, trying to run down Axum up front. 15 laps scored in the books. That was halfway through that time by. Grant charges down the back, lost his grip on Kofoid. Kofoid's able to get out of the way from him to number 3 spot. Grant back to 4th, back behind this 19 car up Jason Persley. Still rounds out the top 5. Gavin Miller's running 6th. Taylor Reimer, Kenna McIntosh, Jacob Denny, and Jake Andriotti, your top 10. As Axum has got a hustle. He's got company coming, and it's in the form of the 57 of Logan Seavey. Sutter, California runner, liquid quick out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Everybody on the top shelf. Pounding the rim. Onto the front straightaway goes Emerson Axum. Axum's going to have to dodge down to the inside if he's going to clear the next car. And here comes Seavey, a little peak. 57 cars got to move down into the corner. Hustles it on the high side. Axum down low. Leaves himself open to attack. Here comes Seavey, big wheelie. Oh, score Axum there. Still got that top spot. Slams the door in the face of Seavey as those 2 cars continue to duke it out with Buddy Kofoid entering the fray. Kofoid snuck up on the back of him. Now goes down to the inside looking for moisture for the 67K car. Into the mix, Seavey. Bold move down low. Corners his way through. Axum's able to turn it back down low for the 68 car. Not able to get a fair challenge on that top spot. Kofoid's right there. 67K back behind as Seavey goes P1 for the number 57. Axum now running and gunning, trying to keep in touch with Seavey. As they charge into the corner. 8 laps remain this time coming out. Seavey's not out of the woods just yet as we go one into the fence. Up and over. Red flag coming out. Gavin Miller launched up into the fence, rode the rail, and then flipped at the very end. That had to be a touch of the tires that sent him up there.
Up and away. I think the frame can be reused yet, but obviously the axles and a lot of other bolt-on parts going to have to be replaced in this 97 before we hit the Hangtown 100 this weekend.
It was crazy.
The last car we left, I think it was 10, but it could have been 9.
Set to pick up the pace. He's going to the high side. Ooh, a little tricky. So down into the corner he goes. Justin Grant's going to capitalize on it. He was tweaking on the knobs in the cockpit of that race car. Took a shot at Axum, couldn't make it stick. Axum able to get back around into second on the field. Meanwhile, back behind, Jason Persley is able to escape for the 25K car, but she just winged one out of crosshair. Trying to get herself up through it. Another slide job just ahead. We have unleashed the hounds in these final laps. Not so much for the 57. He's gone. He's strapped on his cape and Superman his way out away from the field. Meanwhile, back behind, good battle. Taylor Reimer's in the mix. A little slide job happening. Andriotti's trying to get in that little fray as well. Down into turn number 3. That's a great 4-car battle taking place as they go back and forth. Jacob Denny now there as well around Jane Avenicia. Meanwhile, up front, Seavey said, see ya, goodbye. That 57 locked and loaded out here in California. As he hustles on across, we'll watch the slide jumps back behind Carson Macedo making some moves. Able to race his way towards the top 3, potential top 3 finish if he hustles it up. Still has 4 laps, soon to be 3 laps to go on this one though. Seavey flashes through. Axum solid at number 2. Spot a little contact down the corner. Hang on to it. Mason personally able to shrug it off and hang on to it for now. That could have went horribly awry. There's your white flag coming out for Seavey. Seavey rifles down into turn number 1 and 2 and on to the back straightaway for the number 57. On the quest for his 6th feature event win of the year. And more points for him as he leaves Bakersfield Speedway. That drive for the championship looking stellar for Seavey. He'll pick up the win at the November Classic. Second's going to be Emerson Axum. Justin Grant will round out the top 3. Hannah McIntosh goes 4th, 5th, going to be Carson Macedo, Dason Persley, Taylor Reimer, Jade Avedissian, Jacob Denny, and Hayden Reinbold, your top 10. And up front, and John Kofor throwback car, the number 57, headed towards victory lane.
Here you need to get it all the way and then do a little bring back.
Right.
You know? Probably could have done a little more.
Top dominant at the end.
Yeah, we could have done a little more. He did 2 rings,
It
1 and 2.
When we rolled out there, I was like, man, we're going to run the bottom for 10 laps. And then we like caught the pace car and we were just sliding. I'm like, yeah, we're not going to run the bottom that long.
I could have. It's just hard to tell. Could have had him hit it twice and we'd be better off.
Throw some more water or something.
Yeah, but it was still.
Top was up there.
Yeah. And you were peeling down when they would start, either getting to the lap car or that was a move.
Right.
Picking their pocket on the